Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 10th of February and today we're killing 3 sovereign officers while harming as few people as possible. We are Frail ourselves. We have a supplier and our ex-off-world. Frail's the only one that really matters a little bit. We got a hammer to dash around with, a visitor, which could be quite useful with killing people. And we got a crash trap. Nice. Let's go. Alright, we got guns, random kits, target fleas, mini sentry guns. So probably setting off the alarm immediately. Alright, early 3 seconds, I'll take it. So we gotta get this key without letting the alarm go off. No, without harming anybody. How do we want to do this? What do you have? You have a sword. I'm not seeing an immediate way that we can get a good visit off. If this was like a hallway, then we could just go down here, visit. Could we visit here to here? We might be able to visit from here to here. We could get down to here, get you, and then just return back up here, and that would be pretty fine. But I don't think. Let's see. We go. If we can get here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That might be doable. If we can't reach there, there's this one and then some, one and then some. Okay, I think that's within reach. That feels somewhat doable. And then we return to here, probably end with a bash dash going up. And then we would just return over there. Alternative would be to go around here. You having glitch dash screws with a lot of plans. Also, we can't actually set off the alarm easily. We need someone to stare at us and then shoot. Unless it's you setting off the alarm. If you did not have glitch dash, I could get to here or something. I could dash. I could visit behind you, steal your key, then get you. You're going on an errand somewhere. You're going on an errand. That ruins things. Glad I noticed that. Because it looks, you were standing like right here and you're not going up. Which means you're going to this window. You're going to this window with another person. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still within the realm of possibilities. But it starts to get very risky at that point. Okay, so the other option is, what was I going? So I can go all the way around here, do a visit, get a key. I'd have to get past both of them, which is not ideal. Do I just try? I don't know if this will work. And if it doesn't work, then I waste a whole 2 seconds and also don't get a key and can't do another one. That's pretty risky. Yeah, I can reach here. If I had a gun and could blow out this fuel barrel, it'd be more fine with going this way, because then I could return back and have a quick exit. But I don't have a way to get a gun here. I'm not sure if this will work, but I want to try it. It's gonna be risky. Do I not have bash dash? I've got bash dash. Okay, weird that it didn't. I can set off the alarm. Ooh. All right, so if... If I set off the alarm here, it'll get you to start going up. If I somehow don't manage to get you, I'm on a strict time limit. I need to get around here, get this key, and then get back over here before you get through that telepad, which is pretty scary. But on the other hand, it makes it slightly more likely for me to get you on this one. Let's just go all in. Let's go all in on this. I'm also worried about you shooting out the window. I don't have a way to avoid your sight. Okay. Dash here. Okay, that worked out. All right, pick up your blade. Pick up your key cloner. I think kill doesn't unpause. But just in case, I'll pick you up. And then drop you. And then kill you. So I just do not want you going flying out the window. Alright, I've got a little bit of time. I cannot stay where I'm at because you'll shoot. I can't go too far. If I go too far up, you'll take a step down and then get shot. At this point, I don't need a key. I think I just walk this way. I don't... Yeah, I just walk this way. That'll hit a wall. And then once you've shot, I can safely just get away from here. Then probably not going to be able to do the dash up here that I wanted, but I'll try anyways. Nah, too early. Okay, everyone's safe and sound. And we just make our way out. All right, 6 seconds for that. I will take that. Yeah, that worked out. That worked out. Okay, next we got heat sensors everywhere, but no alarm response. Minimize kills, jammer gates. Alright, extreme range key cloner will get us through a lot. And visitor could still be useful again. Doop, doop, doop. Early 3 seconds. Alright, yeah, this is looking like a good visit, potentially. Yeah, it could go either way. Key cloner goes pretty far. I think advantage of using a visitor here is we can for sure get the level 3 key card with the cloner. And then we can toss the long blade to you, and then at the same time go down here and get our crate. Then we return here and we're happy. Otherwise, we can easily clone level 2, go straight down here, take out the target. Getting a key card would be a little more tricky, so we probably wouldn't be getting a crate. So it's using a bit more time for a crate, or saving time and not going for a crate. We've got decent items right now. But could stand to have more. Not using a crash trap here, so I'll leave that behind. I think I'm using the visitor. How early do I use it? One, two, three. Yeah, I can get the key from here, so I could do it all the way over here. Yeah, I'd have to dash either way. Yeah, I'll just go all the way down. Boop. Clone. You can see until right here, so this should be a fine dash. Long blade, I think that'll reach, but if it doesn't, I'll have more opportunities after getting this. More key cloner. That does guarantee that we'll be able to get through all the doors on ship 3 pretty fine. Yay! And grenade launcher. Remote grenade launcher. If its target flees, that's something we could potentially deal with. And also having a lethal gun as well as a quiet option and loud option. Both are nice to have. Yeah, now we just wait. And then we can do a super dash. Whee! Alright. Turn to pod. And we leave. 9 seconds. Yeah, grenade launcher, probably not. Or was it the key cloner? It was the key cloner in the crate, I think. It's semi-worth it. Alright, everyone's got shields, perfect. Target flees. Heat sensors. Haven't dealt with those in a hot minute. Defender, lots of guards, tracker. Alright. Should be far enough away, but I'll just let it keep drifting. Let's look at it. No locked doors, surprisingly. Target's all the way at the edge, and then telepad's usually like around here. Where's the telepad? I guess we'll see when we get on. There it is. I can't remember if I've tested grenades from space before. Oh, I feel like I have, but I can't remember what the results were. Because the idea is you could leave these remote grenades behind, and then wait for the leave, then wait for the target fleeing to get near the telepad, and then remote them while in space. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. 4 seconds. I will take 4 seconds when it comes to heat sensors. All right, so I do need to remember to either disable both of them manually or take out the pilot, which does rule out completely waiting for the target to go to the telepad and leaving a trap behind. If I can get to here, then that's a pretty easy visit. No, visit and then just shoot to get them to teleport. Actually, you protect until about here. So yeah, if I shoot up here, then the target will lose the defender, and then I can crash them, and then I can make my way out a window, and that'll be fine. Let's pick that up. And I might have to deal with the tracker somehow. Can I make it from here somehow? Here to here. There's no way I can get past that tracker. If I can get through this fast enough, perhaps I can travel along the top here and then visit. What is that one? I can visit from here to here. I don't think I'd be able to get down here without the tracker shooting me. If I can like get like here to here or here to here, then steal the key. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a little bit of hangups here. That's feasible. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But going down this way does leave me a little bit closer to the tracker. If they hit here, then it's too late. And with all the time... Hey! I don't like this. This tracker is something else. Another option is I could risk it with the cargo crate. I think absolute worst case scenario, we just wait for the tracker to approach us and then crash them. I do need to make a move. No. Okay. I wish I knew how fast they moved. That's gonna be like a... It's gonna be like a 1.5 seconds for me to get down here. Most people move at a... Targets fleeing move at about... very roughly 1 room per second. Maybe a little slower. So if you get a full, if you got a full room up from that, that'd already be pushing. If I came from the top, that'd already be pushing how much I'm willing to be. I'm leaning towards the crate. I am leaning towards the crate. Oh, I do need to keep... Okay, if I do go all the way through here, if I visit around here, I need to remember to take out the pilot as well. I almost forgot about the heat sensors. And that way I don't have to go for both of the heat sensors. I am leaning towards the crate with the crash trap as a backup for the tracker. If I went up here, I could throw the crash trap, and that guarantees a shorter than the worst case scenario of going around to the left. Hold up a second. If I go here, I can visit here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. And then I return to here. And then I can leave. No, I don't return to there because I can probably get out the window. But if I did return, I could get out this window. Okay. I should have spotted that before. These guys might get in the way. They'll probably get in the way. On the way out. Alright. Smack you out of the way. Dash up here. And yeah, there's no way I can stop them. Best thing I can do is dash to the left a little bit and hope that they stop right there and don't go out into the hallway. Alright. You did get less distance than I feared you would. So I could... Yeah, I could still go around this way, but I think this way will work. It's only like slightly more distance than I was planning to do already. Did I consider going down this way? This way's fine. I'd like you to not get in the way in the future, so we'll see what you do now. Perfect. Nah. Okay, we get all the way in here. I'm having less time than I thought I would, but it's fine. And get a little closer to the wall so that I don't shoot into your shield and reflect back on me. That would be game over. And then we toss crash trap at you. Give you a smack. The music going quiet right when I smacked him was kind of funny. We have a second visitor, interestingly. Alright, so we got you killed. That's done with. So we could try and make our way out. Or we could just wait. We could just wait and then... I'm just gonna go ahead and get that done with. We can just wait and then visit outside over here. I think I'm gonna do that. God, I just had to pilot the pod. I just had to pilot the pod a fraction of a second before you got knocked out of your chair. Oh, chip heat sensors. They are the bane of my existence. They are the easiest thing to forget, even when I'm actively remembering them. That is hilarious. That is absolutely stunning. It wouldn't be quite so bad if this happened to be within range of me being able to visit directly in. So what do I do? Is there anything I can do? I don't think there's anything I can do. I'd normally shotgun myself away from this. But I don't have shotguns, and I can't get shotguns or tractor guns without breaking the condition. Oh, will I be able to get in? I think it's gonna be too fast. We'll see. Right now. Right now. If I'd bashed, if I'd bashed to the right, I might have been able to. No, I wouldn't have reached. I'd get like over here. But that wouldn't be close enough. No. If I delayed just a little bit. What options would I have? If it weren't for... If I had a little bit more time, and if it weren't for them and them being ready to shoot and or stab me, I potentially could have taken control of the ship and like piloted it to go far away as fast as possible. No, that would only get the pod. No, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's nothing for me here. Do I just visit out into space? I don't want to get stabbed accidentally. But if I visit too early out, it'll take some time for this to... It's gonna take some time regardless. I'm just gonna get out and make as much distance as I can. Am I gonna regret this? The potential problem is that I run out of oxygen, but I think that should be fine. Yeah, that should be more than fine. Yeah, that's more than fine. All right, is it fixed? Nope. And it's also damaged. Ooh, right. When it's damaged, that means its controls are less powerful, so it's harder to pick people up, and it's also using up the fuel reserves. All right, we're at 21 seconds now. And then we can go out as fast as possible. Okay, we still got out in 3 seconds. Sort of. Alright, oh, don't let it submit because we were way over time. The good news, we did not lose the condition. We just lost a bunch of time. Will that be enough? Probably not for first place, but I could be surprised. And yeah. Still got second though, which is not terribly surprising because I had a ton of gains from bash dashing around. Let's see what I ended up with 24 seconds. What was I at before then? I dashed a little bit in and then visited. I think that would have been easily first place. Not sure how much it would have been, but it would have been easily first place if I didn't screw it up right there at the end. Oh well. Heat sensors. The bane of my existence. Alright, we got yesterday, the 9th. We have 7-2 coming up in first place with a strong 28 seconds and 5.99. We got me coming up in second, Razdalbadster in third, Zazaza in fourth, and Zolvharan in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. Can't remember if Zolvharan is new to the top 5. If you are, welcome to the top 5. If not, welcome back. Yeah. And that will be all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.